Good morning, everybody. Welcome to week, I don't know what number, but the week of Monday, April 27th to Sunday, May 3rd. This week, we are just working on our next two lessons in EverFi. Now, I realize some of you may have just jumped ahead, and that is 100% okay. Please feel free to do that. You can finish it in whatever pace you would like to. If you've got a lot of free time, please feel free to move through all 7 lessons. But if you don't, then just stick with sort of the schedule I'm providing for you. So just like last week, you'll come into your Google Classroom, into classwork, and you can take a look at the assignment. The first one you're doing is income and employment. Once you get into EverFi, you sign in, you hit the button that brings you back to this home page right here. You'll see income and employment right here, and the next one is budgeting. Go ahead and complete income and employment. Again, it is going to look very familiar in the sense that it's going to have a pretest to determine what you already know. And you may have noticed in the first lesson that some of the pretest questions show up again on the final quiz. So it's always worth really paying attention to those questions. And then it is going to have a bunch of video lessons for you. Again, very, very interactive. The first part in this section is actually going to ask you, help sort of figure out what types of job opportunities exist in the world for someone with your particular type of personality, how you like to work. Do you like to work with people? Do you like to work alone? Do you like to work with more creative things? Do you like to work more hands-on? It'll sort of come up with a job description for you. And it'll walk you through all aspects of income and employment. So it's going to walk you through how to fill out a W-4. It's going to work out how to pick a job based off the different things that each job offers you. So what does a job offer actually look like? It's going to help you figure out how to read a W-2, which is the form you get to file your taxes. It's going to actually walk you through filing your taxes. It's going to walk you through what happens if you get another job opportunity and how to really decide which one makes the most sense to do. It's even going to look into how the gig economy works. More importantly, sort of side jobs you can do, like driving for Uber or DoorDash, and how that all can be incorporated into sort of your income. A couple notes on this, though. I will tell you some of the forms they're using are a little bit out to date. For example, the W-4, which is the worksheet you fill out when you first get a job, it actually just got updated, and I don't think they updated it here on their website. It asks you almost all the same questions, but it is slightly different. If you'd like to know more, please stop by one of the Zoom meetings this week. The other thing I noticed is that when filing taxes, they're also using last year's information. So just so you know, it is slightly changed for the 2019 tax season by $200. So again, if you'd like to know more, please stop by the Zoom meeting. When you are done with the assignment, please make sure you come back here and click mark as done. That is how I will know you've completed it, and I will know to go into EverFi and look to see that you have completed the assignment. Google Classroom sends me a text every single time a student does that, which really allows me to make sure that I'm keeping track of who's finishing their work. When you complete it on EverFi, I don't get any updates, so it's just a good tool for you to make sure you come back here and do that. The other assignment for this week is budgeting. So it's just lesson 3. It's exactly the same. You'll come back into EverFi and you will complete the budgeting activity. Everything is always set up exactly the same. The last little note, and some of you have figured this out because I've sent you personal messages about it, but in order to earn credit for any one of these lessons, you have to score 70% or higher on the quiz. Now, you are more than welcome to retake the quiz on your own, but if you are having trouble understanding something, please write the question down and bring it to the Zoom meetings, and I'd be happy to go over it with you in more detail. So those are your 2 assignments for this week. Pretty easy week. Again, we are having our Zoom meetings on Mondays at 11:30 and Fridays at 11:30. So one at the beginning of the week, one at the end of the week. These are completely voluntary and they are drop-in. So please bring your questions. I would be happy to teach you more about what you're covering in EverFi or answering any questions you have about the Google Classroom or the school. Anyways, have a great week and I hope to see you guys later. Bye.